Developing tonight at 6, an update in that police shooting in downtown Orlando that injured 2 officers. We're learning that both of those officers who were critically hurt are now out of the hospital. News 6's Brian Didlik has been following this story. So, Brian, what do we know?
Well, Eric, while we still don't know the names of the officers involved due to Marsy's Law being invoked, we are still getting positive updates. You can see here on our screen that from the Orlando Police where they are talking about those officers saying, "We are grateful to report that the second officer was able to leave the hospital today and will be recovering at home. Thank you to the medical professionals at Orlando Health for their extraordinary work and for the overwhelming support from our community." It's now been 2 weeks since we covered these same 2 Orlando officers who were shot on Garland and Washington in downtown Orlando. The shooting happened after both officers were conducting a traffic stop on a vehicle connected to a homicide out of Miami. The accused shooter, later named as Dayton Veal, the officers were taken to ORMC. Meanwhile, the hunt for Veal lasted for around 10 hours. Veal later was killed after a confrontation with a SWAT team at this Holiday Inn.
Officers were able to find the suspect at the Holiday Inn in the 5900 block of Caravan Court. The SWAT team responded to the hotel at 6 a.m. and was able to safely evacuate the hotel. The suspect barricaded himself in a room. Several attempts to get the suspect to surrender were made and refused to give up. At 8:58, the suspect shot at our SWAT officers multiple times. SWAT officers returned fire, striking the suspect. The suspect is now deceased.
Now, again, both officers injured in this incident have been released from the hospital, and both are expected to make a full recovery. But for now, we're live in the studio. Brian Didlik getting results. News 6.